Hello viewers, today we will be installing telephone lines and data runs into the studio area, and then we'll finally be ready to record videos of all kinds, which will be a relief. So we're going to put a telephone on the wall and we're going to stick it right there. Yeah, right about there. Okay. And then we're going to have data and phone jacks down here. Stick our phone jack right there. And we'll stick our data jack right there. And I'm going to fudge it so that they're concealed up on this beam here and it'll look really nice. So, I don't need that right now. This is the telephone I'm going to use for now. It's a classic, reliable 2554 telephone. I can't find the wall plates that I think I bought. Maybe I didn't buy them, I don't know. I thought I bought some wall plates, but this one, you don't need it. It'll mount without the wall plate, you know. So we'll forgo the wall plate in this case. I do want to go ahead and check this so I'll make sure it works. Yeah, it worked. Okay. This has the electronic buttons, so I don't really see any reason why it wouldn't work. This is a rare case where the electronics seem to be more reliable than the mechanical. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is put a hole in the beam here to pass the phone cord through. I really don't know where those wall plates went, and it's kind of annoying to me. But that's just what it is for now. Okay, so it's right in the middle. So we'll go here. I don't need to lose the kilowatt meter. These bits are fantastic. Alright, so there is our telephone hole for the phone cord. Now let's run some wiring. This is not quite as clean as would be ideal for this task, but I think it's clean enough that I can make it work. So we need one Cat 5 cable, which I have here. And it just jammed. So this is just going to run along there and go into that hole there where the rest of the wires are. So I got to move all no, what's going to be easier, I guess, moving this stuff. This is like the best oscillating pedestal fan ever. Now, this wire is unfortunately all knotted up. I don't know why. It's coming out of the box like this. It should be straight, but it's not. This is cheap cable. It's cheap 5E. 5E obviously is overkill for basic phone line, but it's getting so cheap now compared to you know, Cat 7 or Cat 6, and you pretty much can't even buy Cat 3 anymore. So I just buy the 5E, and it's doesn't seem to have any noise on it. Out of all the phone lines I've run so far, there's been no noise whatsoever, so I think it's worth the extra cost. Plus, this is permanent. I'm using these phone lines for decades, so it's a small investment to have something that just plain works right for years to come. Okay, so this is all coaxial baloney. I have, oh wait a minute, I have my data lines on, what is that? Something's shaking over here. I have, because these are all coax from the previous owner, those are going to go away. There's that hole right there, which is actually what I want this to go through. So should this go on the other side of there? This is confusing me because there's temporary stuff tacked up. Like, this is temporary. This is, this is not connected yet. This is, I'm not even sure what I put that up there for. This is temporary. This is not patched in. These Cat 6s are not, these are the ones upstairs by the table. That's what that is. Okay. Don't have much in the way of telephone up here yet. I guess the telephone wires should go up and over like everything else does. I don't see any reason for it not to, other than the fact that it's going to be more difficult to reach because of all the pedestal fans, but that's not a good excuse. Do it this way. I was really hoping to see that cord just show up over here. No such luck. Oh, this is it. Right? Yeah. Okay. Brr. And now we'll get this up and over. And then it's got to go through that hole. As long as we don't wrap around anything that's BX, it doesn't matter because the rest of it's coming out. This is going, this is going, this is gone, that's ground. This old phone line, I'll leave it just for nostalgia. This goes, actually, yeah, that does go. That's some hack job thing that someone did. It's kind of annoying. See this phone line? This house is wired for phone, but all the jacks are covered up. I can't find any of them. So it's just not worth the time to try to re-find everything, and get it back. I'll just run new wires. Okay, I'm not sure why that's not going through. I gotta get a stool. Jeez, I got all dust in my eye from that. And I don't see what the problem is there. The ceiling is all pretty dirty here. I haven't gotten to clean this area yet. Alright, there we go. It's kind of tight. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, it's really not interested in going through at all. Why is that like that? Oh, shoot. It didn't make it. And now I remember this is flaky. You know what the problem is? Oh, right now it's stuck. The problem is... Oh, lovely. The problem is there's two boards here. And... so you have to fish it through two separate holes. That's why this is not simple. Because this wire isn't perfectly straight, it's not going through the second hole very nicely. I think that time I got it. Alright, so we're gonna need to grab a bunch of slack here. Hopefully it don't get caught up in my fax machine as I try to pull it through. I feel like this is gonna be a tricky run. Okay, so the wire did come through. It's there. But now I can't get to it. Oh, I gotta get through the other hole there. Tisk, I'm gonna have to move this out of the way. I intentionally left that clear so that I could get to it if I needed to run these cables. And I think that was pretty good because now I need to get through there and I can with not too much difficulty. I don't know what this is, but I don't want to cancel it out in case it's something important. Okay. These holes should be big enough to handle, I think, everything that I want to put through here. Because we're going to have 3 wires for the studio area, and then another telephone for upstairs, probably 2 telephone upstairs, and then maybe another 4 data. It'll be close, but I think it'll fit. I'm just going to pull this gently, and at any kind of resistance I'm going to stop. So we just got some resistance, so let's go see if it hooked up on something. Oh, or ran out of cord. Let's see if that's enough. If it's not, I gotta get more out of the spool. That might be enough. Okay, so I want to have the wire sit on this side so that it doesn't become an eyesore in the studio area. Because the other side is non-cosmetic, so who cares what it looks like. Coax galore over here still. Okay. So eventually I'll put some hooks or something here to hold this up. But for now it can just be held up by this. This is cold water, so it's fine if it's up against there. And we're gonna need this to go over to here. And it's gonna be about 2 feet long. It's not worth the time to pull it back, so we're gonna go with this length. It's fine. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna tack this up over here anyways, so I think oh, really need to be able to access that so I can hook it. I'm gonna have to take a couple of these fans out. Alright, that's accessible enough. Okay. So, I'll get a little eye hook, I guess. A couple of hooks. And some drill bits, and we'll put those in. This is the first project I'm doing where everything has a place and everything is in its place. And so far, it is an absolute bliss because I've been able to find everything that I need. Except for those, what do you call it? The wall plates. But those aren't tools, so I'm just talking about tools. Alright, so I'll put a couple hooks in for now. I don't know what's going on in my fingers, but my thumbs keep splitting in half, both of them. This one's finally healing up, but look at this. It makes it so difficult to work. Alright, so we want to put one, I think, right here. Would that make sense? Yeah. And it's got to be going, it's going the right way. How come it's not drilling? There it goes. Alright, so put one there, we'll put one here. And here. And then by the time we get to here, we're going to have more wires going upstairs. So this will just be for these 3 wires over there. Yeah, actually, these might work for this entire this entire run, because these seem to have a pretty bigger capacity than I would have expected. Those could probably hold quite a few cords. Alright, well, maybe I'll end up using those the rest of the way down. Alright, so we have to cut this wire a little bit strangely, because we need one part of it to open right around here. got to get rid of the rest of this drop ceiling. It's driving me nuts. Alright, so we're gonna slice this open here. I don't think this will come off just yet. No. Okay, so we're gonna grab. We gotta grab a twisted pair out of here. I think. I mean, it's just doesn't have any consequence. It's just purely at random. I think we'll grab. I'll grab white and green. And then we're gonna stick a phone phone jack on here, a phone plug, which I gotta locate the box of stuff, which I know is somewhere in this general area. It's might be a little bit too deep to get to with ease. That's it right there. Are these the power bars? No, it's too tall, I think. Stuff's dusty. No, it's not the power bars, it's something else. Okay, so we need the wall plugs, which is this. And what we're going to do is we'll just slip these into the two center slots like this. And crimp it down. No point in using that cheap junky one, I got better ones. Okay, and then we're going to need a coupler like this, and that will give us our phone outlet for the wall phone. Okay, so go right onto there, and then moving down, we gotta grab it again. Right about, let's see, maybe here, and I'm going to cut it, and we'll stick it through the wall for the, actually let me drill the hole first so I don't have to guess at the length. Let's see how this is going to work. So what we actually got to do here is draw a hole, hopefully a 1 inch is big enough. It's not. I got hole dozers, I think that'll be big enough. This is why I have so many tools, because I use them all. Which sounds ridiculous, but it is true. I use probably 95% of the tools that I have on a regular basis. There we go, that's what we need, I think. Yeah, because I'll just can bend those forward. So we just need it to cover like that, and that'll work perfectly. So, cool. Alright. So let's get this thing set up here. They don't give you the tool for the smaller piece? That's retarded. A small little thing too. Alright, so we want the phone jack. I think right there makes sense. Okay, so there's a hole for the phone jack. I'm not even gonna bother trying to touch that for a while. It's gonna be scalding hot. Alright, so we gotta drill 2 other holes for this to work properly. We gotta drill holes where these screws go through. So I had a pencil around here somewhere. Where did it go? So this is gonna go like this. Then we need to drill holes right here and right here. Alright, now we're ready to mount this to the wall. Whoa! Not good. I gotta get some screws. We're gonna want, let's see. I think this is what I want. Yeah. These are pretty small. This should fit in those holes. That should be fine. And just to make sure I get the holes lined up correctly. I'm going to put these screws in during the installation. Okay, that looks good. That is totally the wrong bit for that. Alright, so now we'll feed the wire through there and we'll cut it a little bit short. Well, short into the application, not short like it's not going to work. Because I think we have to do the wiring from the other side, so might as well just feed the whole thing through. Yeah. So at this point, the green and white is inconsequential because we're using it already, but it's not going to pull out, so that's whatever. It'll just sit there. And we'll use blue and white for this case. Again, it's really of no consequence. I'm just choosing them at random here. And we want to connect to the red and green in the middle. Okay. So we're going to need a fair bit of wire here. I'm going to strip this back further than I did originally. Okay. Now these only go down to 20 gauge, which is too small. What I really need is, like, I think it's 28 gauge or something. It's very, very small wire. There do exist strippers that go down that small. That letter H told me about them, and I keep meaning to buy them, and for some reason I just never get around to it. But I really should buy them because this is stinky. Actually, that wasn't too bad this time. Okay, so we're just gonna take this and put it around the connection here. I don't like that connection, it's not very good. Alright, that's better. And we'll do the same thing on the other side here. Okay, so that's that. That's connected. It's not really connected correctly though. These are supposed to, I guess, go through that little channel right there, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Not too fond of working on this small stuff. I like regular, 120 volt, 220 volt wiring. Much better. This is a pain in the neck to me. And to anybody else with big hands. Okay. That's connected now. And we'll just stick that through there like that. That's a nice clean install there. Okay, so there's our phone jack. That's good. Now let's get the telephone up. We're gonna need 2 screws. So we need the middle to set right in there. So the first screw hole needs to go somewhere right around there, and then "4" And now we'll come over here and we'll plug it in. So we're a little bit off here as far as the length of that goes, but it's good enough. I'm not going to be seeing this behind all this stuff anyways. So now we have our jack for testing and our telephone for calling. So now we just got to go over to the other side and patch it in. So the way that this will hopefully go, where is it? Is it'll just kind of come over here like this and come down and go into there. So leave a little bit of extra slack, and I do not have any cutting implements over here. Alright, so we're working with the blue and the green. goof. Okay, so now we should be able to just go ahead and plug these in and everything should be working over there. Okay, grab this set to test our wall jack. Alright, good, that's working. Now let's check out this this wall jack. Okay, so everything is working properly, or so it seems. Let's go ahead and ring it up just to make sure that it didn't get messed up on that front, because sometimes things get messed up. Okay, that is stuck in there. I'm not going to play with that, because that could really be fatal if that breaks, so I'll just grab another cord. You know what, I keep seeing this cord. I'm thinking it would be great to have another short cord floating around. So I think I'm just going to stick an end on here and use this. Does this have... I don't think this will cut. Oh yeah, it will cut it. It'll cut it here, will it? Kind of. Well, I don't think that that's really what this tool is meant for. And I'm sure somebody will call me now as I have the modem disconnected, or no, I never did disconnect it yet. What's going on here? There we go. I don't know what that was about. Okay, and this is why we test. The phone itself works, but there's no ringer. I'm not sure I have any other 2554s floating around. So, oh, that stinks. Well, what I might have to do is, because I do need more ringing power over in that room. I can't hear the phone ring when I'm in there. I guess I'll just install this. Which means now I gotta let go of me, stupid obsolete coax. I'm gonna have to run another line here. Okay, we'll just tack in another how do I have this hanging? We'll just tack in another I'll just stick this up like right here, and that's fine. Alright, no big deal. I would have preferred that to just plain work, but you know, whatever. Can't win them all, just most of them. I think what I'll do is I'll just stick it right there, and I don't even think so that I need to really do anything else here. Pretty sure at the other house I just had one screw that it just hung on. I don't want to secure it any more than that because I still want to wash this beam off. See, I washed underneath on the bottom and it's nice. So I gotta wash the side of it too because it's ugly. It's filthy. No, this bit's the wrong size. That's screwed in too much. Yeah, that's fine like that. Or actually, it could even just sit up there. But I don't mind seeing it. It can be showing. Eventually, I'll get a different 2554 there. You know, one that actually works. But for now, we'll just do this. So we're gonna have to. Actually, all I gotta do is just tack another thing on here and grab another coupler. Actually, no point in taking up another line on the terminal for this. Just split it. Do I have the correct? I know I have some somewhere, but of course not in here. Especially since this may go away once I fix the 2554, it would make more sense to just do this. Well, we at least need to upgrade the one that works. Why does that piece break? Very strange. There we go. That one's good. There, that I think makes more sense. Cool. Alright, let's coil again. And now we should have ringer over here. What a beautiful ringer. That sounds so nice. Perfect. Okay. Now the answering machine is recording a blank message. That's just lovely. Alright, so that's fixed for now. And I actually like that ringer better than the ringer on the 2554 anyways. So, who knows, maybe it'll stay like that. Oh, this is getting all tangled up here. Okay, so that's that for the telephone line. Now the data runs we're going to install the same way. I'm going to kind of cheat, if you will, and drill holes in through the wood there and just let them sit there. Seriously, with the plastic? Holy mackerel. So much plastic film goes to waste in this country. It is out of control. More plastic? Ah! How bad would this look? Pretty bad. Alright, we'll make it work with these. Okay, so I think that'll go there. Try to get it right in the center. So we're gonna need a hole here and a hole here. Yep. And for these, I think the 1 inch should be good enough. I actually don't think it's going to be enough. Nope, just barely not enough. So we're going to have to use the hole dozer again. These are pretty good bits. I like them. They work very well for the larger hole applications. You do have to go kind of slow with a lower powered drill like this, so it doesn't quite have the power to really just blast through it. But it's okay. You can go slow. Alright, so now our data thing should be able to just go like that. Which is kind of ghetto, but it works. The only problem I foresee is the screws might not quite work. So we're going to have to finagle this a little bit. I think that what we're going to have to do is drill a really small hole. Whoa, that's way too big. Small. To match this. Too big. I think that'll work. So what I'm going to rely on is this top screw going into that little hole I just made, and then the bottom screw press fitting against the bottom of the other hole. Now let's see if this works. Actually, it's doing almost exactly what I wanted. Not bad. It's crooked, which is a problem. But I think I'm just going to deal with it, because you always can look at it at an angle, so you can't really tell. Alright, cool. So that's our data jack. Now we just got to run 2 more lines over to there. So now we will need the Cat 6, which is the expensive stuff, but I've got tons of it, so we're good. This is actually my uncle's cable. I need to give this back to him. Alright, we're almost going to need to power on my second switch. Just a couple more runs. I'll fit this, the kitchen island, and the kitchen table, and then I'll be full. I've got to go get my second switch going. And the second switch will have, well, actually it'll almost fill up too, because I want to put another 4 ports in the media room. I put probably 6 ports in the computer room, a couple in the bedroom, a few more in the living room, and then a few more down here. So we got plenty more data jacks to set up. Slack on there than is ideal, but it's okay. See, this is much better quality wire. It's straight, comes out of the box easy. And since this is expensive, we're going to be a little more particular about length. Don't want to use any more than we have to.
that should be good right in there. Not quite, a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plug on this before I string it up, because it'll be easier that way. At least make it easier for yourself, not harder. Alright, so now what will happen is this just comes down here and it will plug into the back side of this jack. Oh, nice and easy installation. That's it. I don't like that. It seems like it's fixing to cut something. That's sharp on the edges. Gotta get rid of that ceiling. One of these days I'll get rid of it. Is that sharp up there? No, it shouldn't cut through the wire. Okay. So there shouldn't be any slack anywhere. Nope. And we'll come back on the other side here and patch this side in, and I'm gonna need our lights turned on in order to see here. That's not gonna do it. I need the other one. I have a hard time with the colors. I need a lot of light to see the colors, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to wait for that to come on. Alright, pull that taut, and then we'll snip it right about here, I think, so it can just come down and plug right in. So that's one of them. And while that light is warming up, I will run the second cable. Just make sure that doesn't disappear on me. There we go, now I can see it. Oh boy, we got kinkage about to transpire here. Not good. Alright, so we've got a little bit too much here. So let's pull this back. That should be good right about there. Geez, that fan must have had a lot of dust on it. Not good. Alright, we're 2 for 2 in the jack. So now we just gotta go to the other side, patch in the switch, and that will be a wrap on this. We'll test it, of course, to make sure they work. Though I don't really see any reason why they wouldn't. But it's got something to do with computers, so that's, I guess, the reason why it might not work. Alright. Now These are going to be a little bit of a pain because they're at an awkward angle, but we'll make do. Alright, come on, bro. This ain't the time to start screwing up on me. This lighting is going to be a problem in the summer because it's so hot. And there's 500 watts of heat coming out of you. It's fine in the winter, but like even now just doing this, I was sweating standing by those lights. So, or they're going to have good air conditioning in there, which I'm inclined to put a nice vintage air conditioner in there, that's fine. Or I might have to switch it to fluorescent, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the summer. Break that phone cord I just made. Jeez. You would think after all these years doing this I would just commit this to memory, but memorizing things stresses me out, so I just don't. Especially because I don't have to, because it's right on the tool and it's on Google. And that's one of the problems with these jobs, is that when you're out in the field, half the information they try to make you remember in training is there right in front of you, so why waste the brain cells on it? I'm never going to crimp a cable without the tool. It's impossible. My thumbs weren't cut in half, this would be taking a lot less time, but for some reason the skin on my thumbs is not wanting to work properly in the last couple of weeks. It's very annoying. I don't know why. I keep the vaporizers on, I put the lotion on, and it's still not healing. That one went on a little flaky. Hopefully it's okay. If not, I'll have to redo it. I think it worked, so I'm going to take the chance on it, but it might be a little incorrect. So we'll have to see what happens here. I think one of those wires might not be making a connection, but we'll check it. And if it's not, then we'll just redo it. Okay, let's plug this one in, and then we'll be good to go here. Alright, well, we got a computer, and we'll need a patch cable with which to check it. Alright, I will go fetch a computer. Okay, I got a computer. Let's plug this up and see what we get here. Okay, it's doing something. Okay, gigabits per second, and we're just confirming it with a quick test here. Yep, that's good. Now I'll try the bottom one, which I'm not sure which one was the flaky one. Okay, gigabits. And good. Okay. So these ports are working. The telephone ports are working. The Ethernet ports are working.
the Ethernet ports are crooked, and the telephone jack is kind of off center. I really wish the Ethernet jack wasn't like that, but sometimes it's not worth the trouble. And that might be able to fix it. Let's see. That's better. Good enough. Okay. Now we are ready for videos of all kinds.